And then what I do, I go back and kind of edit them. So
yeah,
all right. So all right, everybody, this refrigerator here at the CMP at Talladega, enjoying their shooting expo. This is the second year that they're doing it. And Styer AUG has been here for both years.
Right.
And this year we have
Jim Barton. Nice to meet you guys. Representative from Styer here today. And yeah, gonna do a little chatting.
Yeah, so basically we want to give Jim a chance to just kind of tell us more about Styer and what type of products they offer, and maybe tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing here today.
Sure. So Styer has been around for 160 years, actually celebrating that milestone this year. We're very excited about it, and been in the U.S. for a very long time. Of course, here in the U.S., we're mostly known for the AUG or the AUG.
Yep.
It's an iconic design. It's an iconic gun used in lots of Hollywood films and video games and all that sort of stuff. But it's, of course, obviously a very battle-proven platform as well.
Definitely.
It's been around since 1977 and used all over the world. And we're very proud of it. We love it. We've been bringing a lot more support for the platform here recently with different barrels and caliber options, and we intend to continue to do that. It's an older platform, but we're still bringing stuff for it. And today we've got some of our less known stuff out here, some of the bolt actions. So our sniper platforms, our military platforms, as well as some of our higher end hunting rifles that we love as well. And don't get to see the light of day as much on on the big screen.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you have a company such as Styer, which I actually thought Styer AUG was the entire name. So I think I just learned just a little bit right there. So Styer is actually the name of the company, and the AUG is the actual firearm itself.
Yes.
And that's just, shows how things go here,
Sure.
In America.
Oh, yeah.
Like once we kind of like the Q-tip, like everything's a Q-tip.
That's right.
Whether it's literally the quality tip brand or not.
Right.
So, so that's definitely good to learn. And so I appreciate that. And so what we'll do is we'll get back our eyes and our ears back on and step on the other side of the berm and take some shots at some of these Styer firearms.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Yeah. So this here we have the Styer Scout Mark II. So this is the second generation of the classic Scout rifle, which was designed in the late 90s. It was a joint project between Colonel Jeff Cooper and Styer. And the idea behind this rifle was Cooper wanted one rifle to rule them all, sort of thing. He wanted a lot of features. He had a very select and rigid rule set. And so he needed to be less than 6.6 pounds, and it needed to be in 308, and it needed to have certain features. And so in this rifle, you've got backup iron sights, full-length Picatinny rail. The receiver is actually made out of aluminum, which keeps that weight down. So it sits right there at about 6.6 pounds, 70-75. You've got an adjustable length of pull with spacers here.
Okay.
You've got two side panels here that can actually be removed, and you can add an adjustable cheek riser.
Okay.
You've got a spare magazine in the back.
All right.
So 5-round magazines. You've got 5-round mag right here. You've got an integrated bipod. So this bipod actually folds into the stock and stows away. So to do that, you just collapse this bipod, goes right back in. Got a big flat front end here, M-lock slots for mounting a light bar or anything like that.
Yeah.
M-lock in the bottom if you want to attach an Arca rail. Deploy the bipod, it's just that button right there, and the bipod legs come out. So highly adjustable trigger, Styer safe bolt system. I'm talking about the safe bolt's really interesting. You've got a 3-position safety here. So you've got very safe, you got the bolt's locked, trigger's dead. Second position, the bolt is actionable, but the trigger's dead.
Okay.
Third position is fire. Now what's really cool is in this first position, you can actually press the bolt handle to the side of the rifle.
Okay.
And it locks the firing pin out of battery. So you can have a round in the chamber and lock that down, and it doesn't matter if
you don't have to worry about anything. Dropping it, nothing.
It's completely rendered dead.
Yeah.
And so that's a really nice safety feature. In addition, there's actually a locking bushing in the, thank you, sir. There's a locking bushing in the barrel extension that will actually, if the barrel is blocked, and you pull the trigger, a round goes out, the gun's going to explode.
Right.
That locking bushing surrounds the lugs.
Okay.
And it fills and pressurizes, so all the pressure goes forward. And nothing's coming back.
Okay.
So blow your barrel up, but you'll be fine.
But you'll be, oh wow.
So that's
And that this definitely goes over and beyond, because most manufacturers aren't making the product so that if it malfunctions, it still keeps the shooter safe.
And at the end of the day, that's always the goal, right? Is things happen.
Right.
Barrel might go into the mud. You might have a squibbed round. This stuff happens all the time. And having that extra sense of security, knowing that even if everything goes wrong, you're still going to be okay, or your kids are still going to be okay, or your wife's still going to be okay, is a it's a great peace of mind.
Yeah, definitely a peace of mind, definitely.
Right.
And then just as a quick, you got the lead and steel Promethean here.
Absolutely.
Something very new. See, it's OD green, so it matches. We're big OD green fans over here at Strap House, as you can kind of tell.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so it's definitely, to me, something that, you know, especially for the hunter, you know, for those that are kind of, you know, getting into that and to the prepping side of things, and you want something that's just reliable. So if, you know, if all else fails, you can get out there and you can still, you know, take down game, you know, for your family. So
certainly.
Definitely something that would make it good.
And being a bolt action, there's less things that can go wrong with it. So again, yeah, in that sort of, even if you're not a hunter,
right,
having that ability to have something, you know, that, yeah, everything else fails, you still got this, and you've got a full length pick rail here, so you can use a one-piece mount, whatever. You can use a clip-on, thermal, night vision clip-on, whatever. You've got all that in a really lightweight, small, compact package.
Right.
That's very well proven and tested. It's been around now for over 20 years, and this is just the newest.
What's the MSRP on this Scout 2?
Usually, I'd say you can usually find them right there around $1,800.
Okay, that's not bad for a feature pack, you know, firearm such as this. You know,
it's really a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it really is. As far as, especially from a hunting, from a longer distance shooting, kind of a theme or scenario, it's definitely pretty much got everything you need.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for the Scout 2, and we'll move on to the next product.
So this is the SSG M1. SSG is the Austrian or German designation for sniper rifle or marksman rifle. The SSG M1 is the latest in the line of SSGs the Styer's produced. The SSG 69, which was the original truly designated and designed military marksman rifle, is often regarded as actually the very first feature designed sniper rifle ever made. Designed in 1969, it was not a Remington 700 with a scope sight on it. It was actually a polymer stocked, heavy barreled military law enforcement sniper rifle. As kind of the very first one. So this is its great grandson.
Right.
And this rifle is a quick caliber swap rifle system. So this was in 308, but loosening a screw right here, a little set screw on the side of the receiver, and spinning this barrel nut will allow you, so there's your set screw. And then you spin this barrel nut with a spanner wrench, barrel will come out. And you can replace it. So this is a 308. We do 6.5 Creedmoor and 338 Lapua Magnum, all in the same platform.
Big stuff.
And we'll have 300 Norma Magnum, 338 Norma Magnum, as well as probably some of the PRC calibers coming in the future as well. And so we've got full-length M-LOK rail. We have a 30 MOA continuous Picatinny here, so you've got your extra elevation built in. So for taking those extreme ELR shots, you've got that already in there. Again, same safe bolt system, so you still got that 3-position safety, although now you have an ambidextrous safety selector. You can still use the tang safety here if you would like to. But you still got that safe bolt system, so you've got that pressure collar in there, which with 338 Lapua Magnum is a great piece, great for peace of mind. 10-round steel magazines. They are the same size magazine for short action and long action. Which is nice. You only need one style of magazine. The short actions just have a little piece of plastic buffer in there.
And this is an aluminum frame?
Yes, this is an aluminum frame.
Yes,
sir. So extremely adjustable cheek and buttstock here, chassis system. So you've got cant and elevation of your buttstock, and you've got adjustable length of pull, adjustable height. The comb can be angled as well. So all the adjustments that you'd ever want, and probably more than you'd ever use.
Right.
And you've got
And it's collapsible.
folding stock, of course. It's a beast of a platform. Styer cold hammer forged barrels, like all of our barrels are.
Okay.
And yeah, it's this one's 5/8 by 24 threaded. So we've got a silencer co hybrid 46M on here. It allows us to shoot all the different calibers, and we've got a Styer M7XI on top, which is a beast of an optic. Of course.
Wow, yeah. I mean, this thing is super clear.
Oh yeah, no, it's and this scope in this rifle, if you can't tell, it's missing a fair amount of paint.
It's all right, yeah.
It's been through
rough and tough, yeah.
That's
so
right.
it's nothing like seeing a demo gun that's actually been run through, and it still functions. So we saw him out here shooting earlier. Unfortunately, we're kind of out of ammo, but that's quite all right. We'll make it up on the next thing we see.
Absolutely.
We ready? All right.
So this is an exceptionally rare bird. This is a Styer G62. There are only 2 of these in the country.
Oh wow.
They are both select fire. They're owned and operated by Marietta Police Department in Georgia.
Okay.
So the G36, which is obviously an iconic HK assault rifle used by both the German and the Spanish militaries, as well as some other units, was a polymer framed gun, and there were some issues with warping and heat in the GWAT and the combat in the Middle East. And so Styer went in and redesigned the receiver to be an aluminum receiver, as well as some of the lockup, and we put a Styer barrel in that. And then all the furniture, the fire control group is still 100% HK.
Okay.
And so it was just an upgrade kit done for the rifles to help address some of those issues that the soldiers were experiencing. But so essentially it is a G36. It is. But with just some upgrade features and
here
parts.
and there. Right. Okay.
So it's a really, really cool gun. Again, CMP will not allow us to shoot full auto, which I completely understand.
Quite all right. Yeah, full auto's not for everybody.
Well, it's not for everybody. We'll find a time over in Georgia to come shoot these things, and you can let her sing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
quite a few places we more than glad.
Oh yes, absolutely. But no, it's a really, really fun rifle, and please. And it's still very lightweight. You know, one of the great things about the G36 is extremely lightweight. And so we were able to maintain a good balance, but again, eliminating some of those issues that they were having with it.
Yeah, it's not that often that you get to shoot, very unique, very rare firearms. And so, it's a pleasure to get out here today. And that's another thing, people, I wanted to let you know, there's going to be events going on in your area that don't always seem to be, very popular or something like that. But hey, get out, support these 2A events. A lot of these companies like Styer, they come out here, they have ammo for us to shoot. And we need to support the 2A industry just in general.
That's right.
So you never know what you may see. And this is one of those, for me, a child of the 80s, this is one of those things that, you just kind of, once you get your chance, I don't want to give it back. You know what I mean? It's a shame we can't do fully auto, but I understand this is not a fully auto shoot. But let's see if we can get some rounds loaded up, and we'll take a few semi-auto shots with it. Yeah,
semi-auto shots with it. Absolutely.
All right, guys. So here we are with the Styer G62. Conversion. All right. Here we go. Guess I could take it off safe, but not the full auto. There we go. Felt like that bolt was open that time. Yep, bolt locked open. It's all clear. This was sweet. Once in a lifetime, people. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and tell us about this particular firearm.
Yeah, so this particular AUG is one of one in the country currently. This is a true Austrian. is a EKO Cobra gun. Now this is the barrel has been swapped from its original 300 blackout to a 5.56, which is obviously very easy to do with the AUG. But this is the only one of the Cobra guns that's in the country. It is just select fire, and it is actively being fielded by a police department here in the United States. They've been nice enough to come here and allow us to use it today. But it is 5.56 select fire, and gonna put some rounds through it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll see the markings are quite a bit different there. just a serial number. There's no model number on these.
Okay. Okay. I almost forgot. I was like, ain't no magwell, but it's back here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I loaded up the wrong magazine. So this is that's a NATO stock. So that takes PMags.
Ah.
And this is a standard stock, so that takes the Austrian waffle mag. So we have both, and you can swap any gun to any stock.
Okay.
So you can use both.
Because the actual serialized part is the...
Right. Is the receiver right there. So the stocks you can swap, so you can use waffle mags, or you can use
just depending on what you have. And
whatever,
right.
whatever works best for you.
All right, glad we caught that.
Yep.
Here.
Then you just pull back on the charging handle, let it go. There she goes.
There it is.
And then the middle position of the safety.
Middle.
So if you slide it left and right, so all the way to the right is safe, and then you'll go to the first position.
Yeah, we don't want to get nobody in trouble out here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, working with a new platform is always fun because, you know, I'm so used to shooting the ARs,
right,
you know, and the bolt action that when we start talking about, you know, having the magazine behind the trigger control, it's just a little bit different. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's definitely still fun.
Oh, it is.
And I definitely can see how it makes it more controllable. You still have a pretty, well, in this case, these barrels are fairly short, but you can still have, you know, a full 16-inch rifle, and just it seems like it just brings it more back into you.
Right. So both of these are 16-inch guns, so they're not pistols. There's no regulation. There's none of that.
Okay.
And so the other, you know, one of the really cool things I tell people, I show people is with a 14.5-inch. So this is a 16. With a 14.5-inch and a Surefire SOCOM, you are the same length as a Mark 18 with no suppressor. So you're getting all that velocity of a 14.5
right,
5.56 and a package with a suppressor. This package is smaller than a Mark 18 where you're not getting any velocity because it's a 10.5-inch barrel. And so for law enforcement, like these guys are cops and they run the AUGs, it's great because they can fire over their steering wheel without leaning back or short
doing some crazy,
doing any of that shit. They don't have to worry about any of that. And it's super maneuverable in and out of vehicles.
Right.
But again, you're still getting all that velocity.
Yeah.
And another really cool thing I'll show you real quick before we shoot the 300 blackout is, you know, to change the barrel or to change calibers. That's it. So you pop this out, 300 blackout, pop 5.56 in, it's 5.56.
Okay.
So it's pretty nifty. Yeah. All right, so there's 300 blackout, sir.
All right. So 300 blackout is generally a round that we're going to use. It's fairly big, but it pairs very well with being suppressed. So just in case y'all didn't know, that's the big deal about the 300 black. Here we go. Yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, hold on. There we go. Get that bolt open. That's pretty neat.
It's nifty.
Pretty neat. Where you go?
All right.
Thanks so much, man.
Absolutely.
I had a great time out here with Styer. Again, it's Refrigerated with Strap House Customs and my friend Jim here from Styer. And as you can see, man, there's so much more to this particular company than what we're used to seeing on the TV and in the movies. And so I look forward to learning more about you guys, and hopefully we'll see you guys next year or at another event.
Absolutely, we'll come see you in Georgia.
All right, sounds good, guys. So again, it's Refrigerator with Strap House Customs. We're here at the Glock booth at the CMP Talladega's Shooting Expo for 2024. What we have is a 19X, right? And we've got the Trijicon RMR, red dot. We've got a rugged suppressor. So being that Glock was here last year, of course, sometimes, you know, some of the products seem to be repetitive. But this year, what they did was they brought out the suppressors for those of us who don't own a suppressor and just kind of want to, you know, see what that's about. All right. So, of course, Glock being the reliable firearm that it is, we're definitely ready. We got a couple of 9mm rounds laid out. All right, let's go for the big steel. I mean, the hitting the steel is louder than the actual gun going off. All right. And again, you guys, it's a Glock. I mean, what can you say? And you could definitely tell that this Glock has been put through its paces. And so, again, just reliable. You know, what else can you say about Glock? You know, reliable. That's it. I mean, what else is there to say? So, that's it, guys. 19X. All right, whenever you're ready.
You bet. Hey guys, Everett Degger here at Kimber, and we're at the CMP Talladega Marksmanship Park for the November event. And what we've got is everything that's new from Kimber for 2024. From left to right, we've got our new Carbon Compact, we've got our CDS9, and we've got our KDS9, and the Threaded for Suppression model. If you're looking for any information on these, you can find out more at kimberamerica.com. Let's go through them and let's take some shots.
Come out of the mount here so we can get really, there we go. Oh, that OD green. Little buddy said that's her favorite.
That's my favorite.
See if she wants to shoot it. Oh, these are so tiny. Okay, it's magazine extension, so that might make up for it. And that's striker fire.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kimber. All right. All right, and this is the new Kimber
Carbon Compact.
Carbon Compact.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then so this is a striker fire.
Yep.
Is this 9mm?
It is, yes, sir.
All right, and it's got a hollow sun on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Flush fit. We're gonna go for one of the big targets here. All right.
Slide lock.
Okay. All right, Kimber. Okay. Lock this slide back. That's all right.
Perfect. Yep, and then you tried the standard model here. I'll have you try the threaded barrel model on this one. This is our CDS9.
CVS9?
Yep, there you go. Chambered 9mm as well.
Whew. Hey, you guys, these things are getting tiny, right? But look, man, you see all of the serrations here. Yes, it's definitely a Kimber. Definitely a Kimber. Depths optics ready. It's got a threaded barrel. High vis front sight. Oh yeah. And so this model has is this a safety or just a decocker?
That's a safety.
Okay, so this is going to be hammer fired.
Yep.
Tiny little bitty tiny thing here. But it's a Kimber, so we shouldn't have any problems. I love that sight picture. There we go. Let's try the tiny side.
Slide lock.
All right, and so that's it. I mean, for something so small, I kind of dig it. And it looks so good, man. I mean, definitely. CDS 9.
Mm-hmm. And this is the KDS 9 right here.
All right.
There you go.
KDS. All right, and so this barrel here, y'all see that barrel? Look at that. I mean, that's Kimber. That's just, you know, again, another optics ready. Looks like this is optics ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, more of a full size, getting to the, I guess this is maybe compact versus the micro compact.
Correct.
All right. 3-dot sight. Okay. And the trigger is more of like a 1911 style trigger, which coming from Kimber makes sense. Totally makes sense, man. These hammer fire guns are just so different from the striker fire stuff that we see on the regular, but like, tell me about this barrel here. Like,
so that's a fully fluted and crowned 4-inch barrel. So it's designed for aesthetics as well as breathability and weight saving.
okay.
So it is a functional design.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yes. All right, Kimber. And these are all new to the market. Are they actually available as of right now?
Yep, everything is shipping, and all you have to do is ask your retailer to pick one up.
All right, so hey, y'all heard that, right? So Strap House Customs, of course, we are a gunsmith and an FFL. So if you need help with Kimber firearms, we could definitely get you pointed in the right direction, actually get it shipped in to us, and we'll take care of your paperwork. All right, thanks again, my friend.
You bet, no problem.
All right. So hey, everybody, it's Refrigerator Q here with at Strap House Customs. Again, we're at the CMP Talladega and their shooting expo. And I've run into a new friend, Vance, here, and he's with Match Tracker, and he's going to tell us a little bit about.
Sure. My name is Vance Williamson. I'm the founder and co-captain of Match Tracker. Match Tracker is a Christian-based shooting team. We're probably the largest, as far as we can tell, we're the largest shooting team in the country. We are family-oriented. It still challenges a family-oriented sport, and that's what the majority of my members shoot. Mm-hmm. We came about in 2017. I developed an app that actually allows you to track your scores real time in Steel Challenge.
Okay.
So based off of that, we had 7 or 8 people that wanted a jersey. So we put a jersey together. And then we started thinking that, well, if I wanted to expand the app, I don't want 7 or 8 people. I want 700 or 800 people
right.
to build it up. And one thing led to another, and we've got about 375 active members, and we've got on our rolls over 800 members that have gone through the system nationwide. 3 things to be on the team. You've got to believe in God, you got to believe in country, and you got to believe in service.
Okay.
We can teach you to shoot. I can't teach you to be a good person.
Right.
So based off of that's what we're based off of. And it's a handshake deal. There's no fees to join the team other than to have somebody to sponsor you. Mm-hmm. And then after that, you need to buy your jersey. Mm-hmm. We do get a $10 kickback on our jerseys, and we make $10 for every app we sell. Now, I've given away 5 times as many apps as at these events like this mm-hmm. as I have sold. But the monies that we do make from the apps and the jersey sales, we give scholarships to youth shooters.
That's great.
And it could be for anything. If I see somebody saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, they're shooting well, they may have a gun that's not on par with their skill level, mm-hmm. we might give them a scholarship, and one of our partners will come in and help us put together a race gun for them. So one thing led to another, and it's exploded. We've got, I would say the vast majority of our shooters are A, B, and C level shooters, or which are beginning level shooters. Now, we mm-hmm. do have several world champions on our team.
Oh, cool.
We've got one gentleman, I think you spoke with him earlier, Carl.
Yep, Carl
has got more world records and more world championships than anybody.
Oh, wow.
There. I mean, he is a shooting machine.
Yeah, you never know who you meet at these events.
Yeah,
you
he's so
never really know.
unassuming and quiet.
Yeah.
But you get him in the box, and he's really, really fast. So, you know, we are open to new members. 2 ways you could be on the team. If I sponsored you, I'm saying that you're a good person and you will be branded and a brand ambassador for the companies that sponsor us.
Right.
And we expect you to act accordingly.
Of course.
We don't have any sort of social media posts that are required like a lot of shooting teams.
Okay.
There's no contracts to sign. If you want to be on this team, I want you to be on the team because you want to be on the team.
It's about passion.
If you want to post social media, I want to do it because you want to do it, not because I want to do it.
Right.
And it's you can join today and leave tomorrow.
Okay.
We've got people that are on multiple teams. A lot of people will shoot one day for Match Tracker and they'll shoot the next day for Glock.
Okay.
And they, you know, so you know, we want to increase the shooting sports.
Okay.
And Steel Challenge, we found that is one of the best ways to do it. It's very family oriented. A lot of people start at Steel Challenge, and then what I've found is we lose our young members. We usually lose the boys when they're 17, 16, just got that car. And we usually lose the young ladies when they hit college or graduate high school, because then they've discovered boys if they haven't already discovered boys.
Right.
And so the shooting sports kind of go to the side.
Yeah.
We pick them back up when they're in their 40s, because now they've got too smart or too old to shoot USPSA or something like that. And we still challenge you stand in a box and you shoot 5 targets 5 times in a row. So it's pretty user friendly as far as that goes.
All right.
So we're here at the Expo. This is our home range, Talladega CMP. Steel Challenge has got the World Series Championship here for the next 3 years. They've had it here for the last 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And we represent approximately 20% of the shooters that attend this.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a bunch of ants walking around when you see them. Anytime you see the jersey that's got that red stripe on the back, then you've immediately got a friend that you at least have those 3 things in common: God, country, and service.
Oh, cool.
So, you know, that's it. If you're interested in something like that, you can follow links in the email or links in the video, and we'll put some in there to show you to our webpage. And then if you don't have somebody or know somebody that's on the team, give me a phone call. I'll put my contact information in there. And I can tell in 5 minutes whether you're the type of a person that you want. And then if you are, I will sponsor you. Okay. And then so there's not just, you don't have to know somebody to do that.
Right.
I'll take care of that. So
that's cool.
I appreciate you so much for letting us get the information out.
Yes,
and
definitely.
if we can do anything to help you, let me know. I'll be more than happy to.
Well, yeah, definitely. You know, we do some dry fire training at some of the Atlanta gun shows. We do go out in the community and do some basic firearm safety knowledge and education. And again, just based on the venue and the organization that's putting it on, sometimes we can take, you know, real firearms and do dry fire training. Right. Sometimes we have to take the plastic and the laser stuff. But yeah, and I enjoyed the gentleman showing me a little bit of the Steel Challenge today using the 22, the Ruger 1022. It was very exciting, and it's something I've been thinking about. But you know, as far as the competition, for a lot of us, the ammo gets really expensive. So yeah, I definitely appreciate you taking the time.
Well, the good thing about Steel Challenge is there's 13 different guns you can shoot. Anything from 22 pistols to 22 rifles. Pistol caliber carbines and 9mm.
Oh, cool. We just got one of those.
Revolvers. And then we have 5 centerfire pistol divisions. So there's 13 divisions or 13 separate types of guns that you can use. So we have something to suit about
everybody. Pretty much wide open, yeah.
Steel Challenge itself, all the stages are the same across the country. So if you're in Ohio and you shoot our second stage, it's going to be exactly the same as in Alabama or Georgia or Mississippi, Tennessee.
Okay, cool. So that makes it fair
easy.
Across the board.
Makes it easy. All right. You'll find that you really don't compete against other people. You compete against yourself and the clock. But
it's all, and it's natural. Like I took my first shot and it's like, okay, I was in the 6th. I'm like, all right, so this next time I want it to be just a little bit faster. I cut off about 30 seconds, but I can imagine how it just naturally drives you. And as one thing as a shooter, outside of my gunsmithing and my FFL, that's something that I really, with my training, trying to push yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, you know, a lot of times we're shooting in Atlanta, we're shooting indoors. You know, you don't really get a lot of from the holster work, but you know, there's still a lot of drills and stuff that you can do to make yourself better and to push yourself. So
That's right.
I think the Steel Challenge and the USPSCA is a good opportunity for novice shooters to just get that experience.
That's right. What I tell people regarding Steel Challenges, if you are shooting USPSA or IDPA or any of the action shooting sports, if you can't hit the target standing still, you're gonna have a hard time hitting them running and gunning.
Yeah, you're right about that.
A lot of people use them for warm-ups for the big matches and stuff like that. So we're in 38 states. If you see somebody with one of these jerseys on, go up and ask them. They'll all be a wealth of knowledge for you, and we would love to have you. Our goal is to increase the shooting sports in a safe and ethical manner.
Yes, sir. And that Strap House, we're definitely with that same. So I appreciate you spending that time with us. I know we're getting a little late in the evening, so I'll let you get ready to finish packing up, and I hope you enjoyed your time out here today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Make ready.
Okay.
That's when you picked up the gun. Do whatever you need to do to get ready to shoot the stage.
I got you.
So you take the chamber indicator out, empty chamber indicator, and you load your magazine, get your sight pictures and all that kind of jazz.
Okay.
So make ready. You pick the gun up, and if you're familiar with the 1022, this has got a lever right here that you pull down and just pull that out.
Okay. So that's the mag release, basically.
Right.
Okay.
And that's safety. Safety is on.
Safety's on. Okay. All right. And so, am I in frame, little buddy? Yeah. All right.
Dot on.
Yeah, in the sunlight, boy. So you got to turn that thing up. Okay,
a little bit of a glare.
All right. And
So then you grab one of the magazines right there.
and we're rolling, right? All right. All right.
You'll chamber it. All right.
Okay.
And Steel Challenge, you start at low ready, which is pointing at the start.
Okay.
At the start flag. And a lot of people shoot plate 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the way they're numbered.
Okay.
So when somebody says shoot 2, 1, 5, 4, stop. That's the order. 2, 1, 5, 4, stop.
Okay. 2, 4, 5.
No, 2, 1.
2, 1, 5, 4,
stop.
and then stop. Okay.
Yep. Are you ready?
We'll get off safe.
Safety off.
Yep.
Are you ready? Stand by. Yep. 606.
Okay.
You still got 5 shots in there, so we'll do it one more time.
One more time. All right.
Just don't miss.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you ready? Stand by. Nice.
Okay.
So you
got a little faster.
Got
All
a half
right.
a second off.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Now, pull the lever.
All right. Lever. Man. All right. On safe.
And then there's another magazine. There's 2 more full magazines.
All right. Well, I don't want to take away from the young man right there. So
Okay.
I don't want to be greedy. I know we're getting towards the end of the day.
All right.
And I want to get a chance to interview
Yeah, go over there and talk
the
to him a
gentleman
little
there.
bit.
So
He's a heck of a guy.
before he gets to packing up too tough.
Version.
Hold on one second. Are you rolling? Okay, good. My bad. I'm sorry to break that up.
Man, like, that's a good take.
Make you start all over again. I'm sorry.
All right, so right here we have the 1911 Night Stalker SF from Tisas, USA. This is, last year you kind of shot our Night Stalker 45, which is our single stack.
Right.
But again, US consumers, they kind of they put us in a corner and they just beat us up until we came out with the double stack 1911s. And we're glad that Tisas made it happen. The Night Stalker is the version of this that's got that more aggressive look to it. And what we mean by SF is our special features. So this one is going to come with night sights up front and a threaded barrel, so half by 28. So compensator, suppressor, silencer, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be able to attach the muzzle device of your choice. Up top, everything is kind of what you would expect from a Tisas 1911. 70 series components, titanium firing pin. The
Night Stalker is cut for an RMSC or a shield optic cut, so more of the compact optics, but a Holosun 407K fits in there just nicely. A Glock pattern dovetail rear sight that is a little bit taller, so you are going to get a true 1/3 co-witness using optics on this gun. And the great thing about the Tisas double stack 1911s is they utilize a lot of double stack or 2011 components. So you've got Gen 1, Gen 2 grip modules, your safety hammer, grip safety are all standard 1911. The triggers aftermarket with most 2011 pattern triggers and parts like that. So if aftermarket compatibility is something that you're wanting, don't have to worry about that with the Night Stalker or any other Tisas double stack. And most importantly, they're fed from standard STI pattern magazines. So any magazine that'll fit a Staccato, STI, Prodigy, they're going to work with our pistol as well. Same thing with holsters. If you're buying holsters from Dark Star Gear, QVO Tactical, everyone's kind of already test fit them and found out that if it fits a comparable 2011 pattern pistol, you're gonna have no problem with the holsters as well. Other than that, MSRP comes in just under $1,000, and these have been shipping readily all year long.
Yeah, I'm seeing them. I've been keeping my eye on it. Little known secret. I've been keeping my eye on the Night Stalker, and yeah, about $1,000. If you get it less than $1,000, you're getting pretty good deal.
And you know, with Black Friday coming up and even holidays, you may see some special deals and pricings happening. But mid 900s is kind of where I see them. So if you want to, I brought a magazine. Actually, since I like you and I know you, I brought you two.
Know me.
Go ahead and load it up.
I'm not necessarily greedy, but when it's offered to me.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. You want to move the camera a little bit? Yeah, I was gonna come up this way and kind of, you can see me from the side there. You can see me? All right. Go ahead, sir, if you're ready. All right, no pressure. It's no rush. All right. There we go.
I can see it. Step over here.
All right.
So 5 rounds, 9mm. I think with a 5-inch barrel, it's a pretty soft shooting pistol.
Yeah, it is not bad at all. And it's easy to really keep it, keep that sight picture.
I'm not a big, I still argue with people about optics, but I feel like double stack 1911s really lend themselves well to optics because it's just a little more hefty pistol. It's not like a super small, SIG P365 or a tiny polymer gun. You got a little bit of meat and metal behind it. So I feel that optics are just really well suited for this platform.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, with the small footprint, it's not so like, a lot of times you get them and they're just like, you put a red dot on the pistol and the red dot is just like overpowering. Like it's so big and chunky. But, this is really good. It does allow me to co-witness. I really like the high vis front sight. So I think either way, if you want to be more of a classic style and shoot the irons, this is good to go. If you want to throw that red dot on it for that modern, but then you still have the backup. So,
Definitely.
It's definitely a sweet one. Let's see if we can shoot a little faster this time.
When you're coming out completely.
There we go.
So you just got to shoot faster.
Right.
The time you're missing.
I was missing, right? You just got to
get on the gun and send them.
Yeah, you just got to trust it. So yeah, the 1911 is definitely one of the net platforms I want to explore, and just being very modern, going with the double stack, 9mm. It kind of takes it to that modern level versus the old school, 45 plain brown gun from World War I.
We are at the CMP Talladega Park. They love their plain brown 1911s here.
Yeah, they definitely
so much
do.
So they sell the very own version of it.
Right.
But I think double stack 1911s are equally cool. It's, some people like driving Miatas, some people like driving Corvettes, and they're both cool cars.
Right, and they both go very fast.
They do. They do.
So it's all about how you press that gas. So yeah, Tisas, SDS Imports, Night Stalker. Hey y'all, more to come. All right, so we were just talking about, old school versus the new school. So this is more of an old school, traditional 1911. It's just black with the wood grips. And this is a commander size, or this is full size?
That is our full-size U.S. Army model.
Okay.
So this is the new ASF model that we really went back to the drawing board and made this as close to a 1944 Remington Rand as we possibly could. So we worked with the CMP side by side, examining a lot of pistols that they had in their inventory so that we could really kind of recreate a period correct clone.
Okay.
And the main reason for that is because a lot of the guys that do have original surplus 1911s, you know, back in the day, those were affordable surplus guns. Well, now they're highly collectible guns. And some people might even refer to them as heirlooms now.
Right.
So we wanted to give shooters the opportunity to have a gun that looked and felt the part of the original that we could still take to the range, that we could enter into the matches with, and just get back to having a great time with them. Because even me, you know, I'm 40 years old, but I have a CMP 1911. I'll shoot it once a year. I'll get it out while I'm watching maybe, you know, like Saving Private Ryan, get me a glass of bourbon and think about how cool that gun is. But I'm not going to take it to the range and run
you're not going
1,000 rounds through it every weekend. So this guy right here, under 500 bucks. The CMP thought so much of this gun, they actually sell their own version of it now in the pro shop. So even here today at the event, they've sold like, you know, almost, you know, 2 dozen of them or something, maybe 20 guns.
Yeah.
So they're doing really good with them. And like I said, it just gives you guys that opportunity to have a gun that looks the part, feels the part. You can get out on the range and beat some steel up with it.
All right. Well, since that's what you mentioned, that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
All right. Let's take a mag here. And what you got over there? You shooting too?
Yeah, I'll shoot with you. I have the Raider 1911.
Okay.
So that's kind of our World War II 1911. This is more of our, you know, global war on terror. You know, the guys that served in Iraq Marine Corps. This was a popular gun. So these are kind of our 2-issue classics. These are the mainstay guns. So let's see how they shoot.
Let's go. Come on now.
I am kind of cheating because this one is in 9mm.
Okay.
Mine isn't in 45, so I got a little less recoil.
It's all right though. It's all right though. I'm catching up. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so that might be me. So that's one thing about the 1911 that I love. It does kind of make you really focus on your grip. And you've got, so you got the backstrap safety here.
Yeah.
It makes you really focus on your grip. And then this 45, it kicks. So, you know, I might be a little bit.
And we're looking dead into the evening sun right now. Like,
I didn't want to use that as an excuse, but
I
definitely
was squinting like, I know they're down there, but no, they're fun guns to shoot. And, you know, like you said, there are some nuances to any gun that you shoot. And, you know, these are super fun to shoot. And, you know, we hope people enjoy them as much as we do.
Yeah, definitely having a great time out here at the CMP Talladega. Thanks again, man.
No, thank you.
What we got now is the Mac 5, right? So this is what dreams are made of, right? So this is like an MP5 clone, okay? So it's got a lot of the same features. It looks very classic, but it's a modern gun. So again, you know, something that you can shoot reliably. And you know, you don't have to worry about tearing it up because it's a new gun. You can get parts for it.
Yeah.
This is a quality machine, so it's really no reason to expect it to tear it up unless you tear it up.
Yep.
Gotta hit that slap. All right. Get this sight here. Safe. All right, hold on. Am I tripping? Okay, no, safe.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Take that little time to learn. Oh yeah. That's why the 9mm PCC is so popular. As you can see, you can run it. It's 9mm. It's 9mm. I mean, what else is there to say?
You know me. Usually I have a lot to say about a gun. I talk about features and specs, but it's the most iconic firearm probably, you know, in the world. The MP5. We all watched action movies growing up, and you know, now we can own one for a reasonable price.
Yeah. And this is a pistol, so it has a brace versus a stock. Do you guys make this in a rifle length?
Not yet. Well,
Okay.
maybe at SHOT Show we might have something new, but we have it in this model and then also the shorter K model
The
for
K
now.
model, which means it's going to be shorter here in the barrel.
Yep. So, but they're both pistol versions right now. We're kind of looking at a rifle, you know, but I think for now with the brace situation being what it is, I think people are more than happy with the pistols.
Yep. And then how do you?
It's not going to change. Don't mess with it.
I was trying to bring the brace in just to make it smaller.
You're right
but-
there. You just got to kind of give it a.
There we go. Need two hands. So yeah. So see, that's a really small package. People talk about backpack guns and all that, blah, 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 truck guns and all that stuff. You know, here you go. In 9mm. All right, and whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, my name is Michelle Medage. I'm the key account manager for Eley Ammunition. I run things in North America, so for America and for Canada. I'm here today because we have collaborated with the Civilian Marksmanship Program to co-brand one of our brands of ammo. So we have Eley Standard Premium. Came up with that just this year. So it'll be available through the CMP on their stores and their website. And I'm giving people a chance to try taking some 5-shot groups with it today with our Ruger American rifles and some loopholed scopes. And what you'll find is these hammer. So you can get 5 shots touching each other for the most part if you do your part.
All right, thank you. Whew.
Yeah, this scope
Here we go.
would be better for 100 yards
Here
than
we
it is
go.
for 25, but
Here we go. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Since, hold on, we need to go. Because I'm not, I lost it again. All right, I'm just going to aim at the berm.
okay.
All right. Because I feel like ooh, that's nothing. But I can see the target now.
It's like a miracle.
Yeah. Then I'm going to lose it when I do
Well,
this.
if you could reacquire it,
Nope, I'm
you'll
still
nail
on.
it. There you go.
So that's the great thing about shooting like this with the bag. Once it's on, it's on.
Yep, just let the rifle, the ammo do its work. And that's it for that one.
That's
if you
it?
want to do some more, just drop that out, put another one in, and
Okay.
and put one in the berm and just listen. And with
Okay.
that suppressor on, it is Hollywood quiet, like they always tell
Yeah,
us.
but I could tell even just hitting the, because all I'm hearing is the steel.
Exactly.
Like I'm not hearing anything coming out of the barrel.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It is, it really is.
It's amazing. Mufflers and suppressors, same thing, except one we're forced to use and the other we're not allowed to use.
Little buddy, oh, shit. You gotta love when you bring your friend to the range and they don't want to take any turns. Like, and I almost don't want to put it in the berm because I feel like, because it's on, I don't want to take it off.
Gets addictive.
Oh, I think I'm down a little bit. There we go. And you could just look all at the targets, and we've been out here shooting all day. And I mean, at the most, I mean,
We're just saying goodbye. We're trying to tell everybody goodbye.
Okay,
I'll email
thank you.
later, but thanks.
All right, thank you.
How is it? How is it today?
oh, it's been great.
All right, I'll holler at you later.
Everybody's been super nice.
Thanks.
Yeah,
All right.
I've been enjoying myself. You have a good one.
See ya. Congratulations again. Y'all just got married.
Thank you. Up, is that it? Or did I forget to? Whoop, I lost it again. This is hilarious. Okay, there we go. I mean, even with my struggles to be able to see through this scope, like every shot's hitting. Like every shot's hitting. And I don't know how many I have left or if that was it. Yeah, I gotta spend some time with some scopes. I'm just gonna drop it.
Okay.
Oh, that was it anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, I've had a great time.
Good deal.
Eley.
Eley.
Say that again.
Eley.
Eley.
197 years of champions.
Oh yes, definitely. I can see why, because I mean it's right on.